Becoming a mom healed me in ways that I didn't even know I needed healing. When you do things or say things to your child that leave you feeling guilt and shame, when you do or say things to your child that you would never want to see your child do to your grandchildren, that's an opportunity for healing. You heal through awareness. You heal by giving yourself permission to acknowledge that the guilt and shame are not bad signs. They are awesome messengers, helping you to see the behaviors and patterns that we were programmed and conditioned with from our early childhood, from society, etc., that no longer resonate with who we have become, with who we are now. If me hitting my child resonated with me and was definitely a part of where I'm meant to be on my journey and who I still am, then I wouldn't feel shame or guilt when I do it. If gossiping and judging other people, screaming at my child, complaining, bullying other people, arguing back and forth with my child, if any of these things made me feel peace or felt good to me, then that would be a clear indication that that's still part of who I am on this journey. But because I feel guilt, shame, and icky when I do any of those things, that's what shows you that you've outgrown those patterns. Give yourself permission to accept and acknowledge that. It doesn't make us better than anyone else, but it helps you to get clear on who you are and who you're not anymore. Give yourself permission to drop the patterns that drain you of your energy simply by giving yourself permission to be aware that they no longer resonate with your inner code. That's why you feel like absolute shit when you do certain things or hang out with certain people. It's not about judgment. Use discernment. So let's make this practical in a way where we can experience more peace with our children moving forward. Have some fun over the next 3 to 21 days, noticing when you feel shame and guilt after you do or say something to your child or to yourself. Because the way you speak to yourself is also a pattern. And oftentimes, it's a pattern that you've outgrown. You learned how to speak to yourself and treat yourself based on how you watch the adults in your environment speak to themselves and speak to others and speak to you. And if you grew up in an environment where the people around you were not kind to themselves, were very negative and pessimistic, you may have picked up that pattern. And that's how you may have a habit of speaking to yourself. And how you speak to yourself is how you will speak of others and to others. So for the next 3 to 21 days, have fun noticing when you do or say things that make you feel shame or guilt, and give yourself permission to drop those patterns.